Hey guys, what's up? My name is Casey, and it's been a while since I put out a video, and I've got to get used to doing commentaries again. I think after a while I pretty much lose a little bit of what I've gained as far as doing videos and stuff like that, but I'll be honest, I've been a little bit discouraged here lately, and kind of my attitude toward things haven't really been the best. It's okay though. You just gotta keep pushing, you gotta keep going. You gotta put a smile on your face, even if it's not the best thing. And this is just gonna be a little video describing what I do in Domination, and I know this might help some people out, so that's a plus. And then if you're just looking for a good gameplay, that I do pretty decent things for what exactly I was doing. It's pretty good. And I'm doing a lot of flanking and a lot of this and that, junk, whatever. But pretty much my final score was like 46-3, and for you guys who are wondering what the score of my teammates were, Bongo actually got the same exact score that I was. We weren't like competing or anything, that's just how it worked out, because we're straight up boss. And I will tell you that right now I'm just running through, clearing everybody out, because C is our spawn, and A is, A is their spawn, and that was pretty bad of me. I shouldn't have gone that way. I should have really just kind of slowed things down. But that's okay. And yet again, I should have looked behind me, but I see that C is flashing. I didn't know if it actually said it. And if you guys don't know, when a flag is flashing, that means the other team is on it. Now, if it's orange or red, whatever that color is, if it's flashing, that means one of your teammates are capturing it. And my problem usually is the fact that some random green guy, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, some random green guy or blue guy, depending on what your color scheme is, you find that they're like trying to capture it. See, like right now, you got a green guy capturing C, that's why it's blinking. So that's just a little something. People didn't know that, and I was kind of surprised. I was like, what? I mean, everyone knows that. But see, this is we get a Blackbird pretty early on in the game, 45 to the score, but you're gonna start seeing me do some pretty cool things. I pretty much run up the score in this little back area. This is like what I call a spawn strip, and what that means is they're just gonna be spawning in this little back strip here on the other side of that rock, and right by that truck. Not this truck right here, of course, but the truck that's kind of back towards that truck right there. Yeah. And I just want to come back and patrol. Now that what do you want to call it? The little chopper gunner or whatever that is in the sky. If it's a Huey, I don't know. I can't really see it. And look at that butt. But yeah, I like to come back over here if I can sometimes and just do what I can. But sometimes my teammates kind of run through and it kind of knocks it out of proportion. Look how many times I have to shoot this guy. That's crazy, huh? Today's been pretty bad with that. But as far as score goes, I know we weren't really going through and capturing. I wasn't really being the best team player, but in a sense I was. I was kind of just killing people before they could get to the other side of the map, which is really annoying. When you have a when you have a teammate on your team that's doing that. They're not necessarily flipping the spawn. It really takes about a good like rush into a spawn. This is actually you might get someone spawning right where I'm at right now, but the chances are actually only about a 10% chance that they're going to spawn there. What you're going to see is most likely they're going to spawn on the other side of this rock that I was just looking at, or by the water area right here. I don't know. I can't think of the word for it. You have to forgive me. But see this guy right here, right where he's running through. That's where they're going to be spawning for the most part, and especially with dogs and all the little chopper gutters and stuff, you need to be making sure that you're going to run them back and forth. Now the chances of them actually spawning at A in this particular match was it actually could be pretty high at some point, but because we kept running back and forth, the spawn system says don't switch, and that's something people need to realize. If you move back and forth, the chances of it actually changing are actually smaller. I don't know. It really depends. Each map is pretty different. But as far as this map goes, I run from this point to a little bit past this house, and what I'll do is I'll check this. I'll check upstairs and I'll run down and I'll check basically what's going on, and I just get a crap ton of kills, man. I start doing work, and on the right side of that rock right there, it's a really good spot, and I get rid of this 8-cog, whatever it was, because honestly I hate that gun. I don't do good with sniper rifles, and yeah. But I see that my teammate is kind of right by that point, so I know they're not going to really spawn over there. And see, with that blackbird up, they're spawning on the other side of B, so it's kind of like a triangular point. And I know that's not really the right word to use, but you're just going to have to bear with me. You got people spawning over here by this rock. You got people, I see 2 people down here, so I'm going to head back that way. And I kind of like to bait them, but I see that they're kind of like getting pooped on, and all my kills are going, and there's that nice butt again. Which is, by the way, if you're in my party, I'm going to report your emblem. I don't know, I'm a jerk. I just like to report emblems. Because I like to see people get banned for like a couple of days for using that. I don't know, it's kind of immature, especially when like 8-year-old squeakers are, you know, making tags like that. It's pretty immature, if you want to know, in my opinion. But it's whatever. Back in the game, I think this is, I actually get my highest kill streak of 29, and that actually is pretty pathetic. It's not really that great, and you know, I would expect that by now I would get it a lot higher, but you know, it's whatever. I felt really good doing this. At the time, I felt like such a pretty hardcore gangster, and this is pretty stupid of me right here. Don't do this. What I should have done is actually wait till I, you know, got my health a little bit back up, and please don't make me say, how do you do that? I should have just waited and just kind of went the other way, because he's going to be expecting me to go across, but I don't know, maybe he wasn't expecting me to go across. Obviously he didn't shoot at me, but I'm pretty sure if I was facing an opponent or a team greater than these guys, wouldn't have had the same outcome. But yeah, they do. We're 155 to 95 or 91. This is, or is that? Yeah, it's 91. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the score here, and it's a little bit different. I do want to go over the fact that I haven't been putting up videos, and I apologize once again. I had to go do my deposition, which was for my house fire 2 years ago. We finally got that taken care of, and I don't think we're actually going to have to go to court, like have a trial or anything like that. And that's really good. I don't want to have to go through anything like that. Look at these guys. Oh man, it's greatness. But my deposition only lasted like 5 to 15 minutes. I had some pretty bad news. My grandma was having trouble yesterday, and for you guys who do know, I mean, it's, you know, but if you don't know, she was having trouble, and her kidneys basically failed her and all that. They were going to do dialysis, and when they ended up doing it, it wasn't really working, and they took her off, and yeah, she was just having trouble, but thankfully everyone got to go up there and see her. She passed away about 9 p.m. Friday night. So nah, it's kind of a bad thing, but to me it's more like I'm kind of happy that, you know, she's not in pain anymore, because half of her life she's been in the hospital and having surgeries and stuff. So, you know, for you guys who hear me talk about like the stuff that's going on with me, the reason why I'm so nervous is because I don't want to end up like that. You know, that would just be kind of like a disaster. But yeah, I might do another video for Project Game for Sick Kids or whatever it is, the Sick Kid Foundation. I don't know yet, but it just really depends. Oh gosh, the end of the video already. Seems like I just started. But I'll put more videos up this week instead of like I did last week where I didn't put anything up, and I apologize for that. But I did go 46-3. All of our team got either 1 or none. Loner down there, but yeah, guys, that's the end of the game. I appreciate you watching, and I don't ask this very often, but please thumbs this up, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.